Let's listen to this.
Camera is. Na mimi nimesikia uchungu and I'm feeling pain. My friend, you know that you don't know. I'm there and I will be there. Kama unataka kutua, kill even me. Kill me, I care less. Kill me. Tuwe wote. Na unaenda home, you are going home. On Tuesday, you are going home. Tuesday, you are going home. Ni mimi hapa Mr. Tia. Sema. On Tuesday, you are going home.
Kuna nini haswa?
Haswa hawa watu si ng'ombe inachinjwa. Ile hao ni wa binadamu. Unachinja watu kama kuku. Are you human? Are you out of your mind? Alafu na resign. Who do you think you are?
That's the kind of anger Kenyans and most Gen Zs have against Ruto. The country is just against Ruto. And to make matters even worse, bodies are still being retrieved from a quarry just a few meters from Quarry Police Station. So it's a total disaster, total chaos in Kenya. And yesterday, something also happened that really shocked very many Kenyans. Quarry residents who were retrieving those bodies from that quarry, they occupied a police Land Rover, and all the way from Quarry through Donom Jogo Road, they went all the way to City Mortuary. All that time singing, Ruto must go. And after that, they took to the streets of Nairobi CBD, where they held some peaceful processions demanding for William Ruto to go. No shop was looted, nobody was killed, no tear gas was hurled at anybody. And that's very interesting because on Tuesday, Gen Zs have called for countrywide protests demanding for William Ruto to go. I want us to put all that into perspective for Kenyans to understand what's going on. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. In this video, I want to explain some reasons why all of a sudden Kenyans are angry with William Ruto and what Kenya should expect come Tuesday now that Gen Zs have called for countrywide protests. So, why are Kenyans all of a sudden angry with Ruto? The first reason, Kenyans all along have been angry with Ruto. A majority all along have been angry with Ruto, only that they were silent. But they got an opportunity to actually expose their anger. And that means Ruto never won 2022 presidential election. A majority voted against him. But still, with the minority that voted for him, he forced himself onto the people. So that majority that rejected him are the ones still on the streets. That's why all of a sudden we are seeing Kenyans are angry with him. William Ruto has never been a darling among a majority of Kenyans, and even in 2022, a majority rejected him. It's that majority that we are now seeing saying Ruto must go. The second reason, Ruto has failed to deliver. He gave so many promises which is not delivering. And there are some people who voted for him thinking he was going to deliver. A good number of them have now lost confidence in him. They have joined the majority that never trusted him in the first place. Accumulatively, they are now saying Ruto must go. So there is this group that all along never believed in him, and then there is a sizable number of those who believed in him, but he has betrayed the people. These two groups have now joined hands together in saying Ruto must go. Another reason why it's coming out that all of a sudden Kenyans are angry against Ruto, this appears to me as a divine war. And it's something I keep on explaining in my videos. Ruto desecrated the church's pulpit. He killed the church in Kenya. He used God's name in a bad way. I don't know whether to call it blasphemy, something like that. I'm seeing this as a divine war. God is passing a judgment on Ruto. So this is coming out to me as a divine war. God is fighting his battle, and this is a war William Ruto will not win. Eventually, after all will have been said and done, he will lose this war. And any person attempting to save Ruto will go down with Ruto. And I'm also saying that because just look at the signs. Since this war began, any move William Ruto makes ends up failing. He set up some task force which failed. The task force that was to audit the government's debts, that failed. Almost everybody withdrew from that task force. And he also set a committee that was to bring the Gen Zs together, multi-sectoral kind of a committee, that failed. And now he was bringing Raila Odinga into the dialogue, that seemingly has also failed. So it appears William Ruto is destined for destruction. This is a divine war that William Ruto cannot win unless he repents. So will he repent? That's another elephant in the room. But it's good for him to realize it might be a divine war. The Almighty might be angry with him, or some little gods have conspired to destroy him. So he's destined for destruction, and that's something I keep on explaining in this forum. What should Kenyans expect come Tuesday? There are only two outcomes on Tuesday. Either Gen Zs can turn out in their millions the way they did when they stormed and occupied parliament. And if they can do that and they remain firm, even if it's the CBD alone, they decide to occupy, and they say we are not leaving this CBD, in their millions, William Ruto will resign. Because I don't think the police or even the army will be able to handle or to contain them. If they turn out the way they did the last time they occupied parliament, they occupy CBD, or they decide to occupy another place, something similar to what we saw during the Arab Spring, where they could occupy the capital city and they stay there, William Ruto will resign. Because the police, not even the army, will be able to contain that. In the event they turn out in their low numbers, but a sizable turnout, I'm seeing a William Ruto who will make some amends. Yes, atashuka tena. Already we have seen he has sacked his cabinet. If Gen Zs on Tuesday turn out in some sizable number, William Ruto atashuka chini tena. Maybe we might see Nairobi police boss being sacked, or even the principal secretaries some can be sacked. Yeah, that's what Kenyans should expect on Tuesday. If the turnout is very huge, Ruto will resign. If it's not huge, William Ruto atashuka chini tena. He'll make some changes in his government. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Let me conclude by saying this: a people united can never be defeated. If Kenyans unite, then William Ruto, not even the police, not even the army, will defeat them. If Kenyans are united, Ruto cannot defeat them, the army, the police cannot defeat them. That's something Kenyans should know. And also an idea whose time has come, or ripe, not even the strongest of armies can stop it. So William Ruto should go back to the drawing board to understand what's happening in the country. Why is it that Kenyans, including even in Kalenjin Rift Valley, are against him? And is it morally right to impose yourself on people who have lost confidence in you? Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.